America is us not being conscious. If you're having busy fun with these phones, these iPhones, I have arm and ride. You turn your iPhone around, it's an apple. It's the half-bitten apple.
Right.
And what they're called smartphones. What the devil say to Eve. Did God say you can do this? Surely he'll know you become wise as one of them, smart. So, you can tell people, man, you can have a cell phone and you can talk to your sister, your mother, your friend every day. But if somebody walked up to you as bad as you need money,
right,
half of you, listen to this. If I walk right up to you now and say, I'll take this $25,000 bracelet off my wrist and give it to you, and I guarantee you, if you go to any pawn shop, you're going to come out of there with at least $22,000 in cash.
Oh, wow.
And you come out of there with $22,000 in cash, any pawn shop. If I give you this, excuse me. See, I lose train of thought sometimes when I when I just go on with too much information. But if I tell you, I'll take this bracelet off and give it to you and guarantee you'll be able to go in, and maybe you wait the right days, the Dow Jones will be up and you get more than 25,000 because it's not paper money. If I said, tell me your girlfriend's telephone number by heart or a certain telephone number, and I'm going to tell you what they're doing to you. You have a lot of memory. They're going to give you a phone with more memory and you're going for it. They're telling you, don't remember that number. Just put it in the phone under a name. I'll remember it for you.
That's why we never remember phone numbers.
If you get to jail and you had to know that number that you're calling that person every day, you wouldn't know the number unless you looked up the name.
Yep.
And this is taking your memory away. But guess what? I guarantee any one of you listening right now, you know your old phone number from your mama's house.
I exactly do. When I was a little baby, I know it by heart.
You know it by heart because we did things on memory. Just imagine when you was driving somewhere, you got instructions one time and you had to make it. Ain't no getting out using no phone. Where you at, make a left right here, you on the cell phone with the person, make one more right. You see this, you see this?
Yep.
No, we ain't doing that no more. Even the cars, you get in them, they're talking to you, you can look, you can see this in the back. Imagine a child 15 and just start driving, and she's driving for 10 years now, she's 25. If you put her in one of our cars, a regular car that don't have that reverse shit on it, then they might not know how to drive. They'll say, what is this? So I urge all of you to watch a movie. Anybody following Apex God Body, please subscribe and put people on to us because we do need more subscribers. I get a lot of hits. I get a lot of comments of people wanting to give me things, and I haven't taken anything yet. And you see the comments, man. People just offer me things. I got one meeting coming up with a lady in August, and she just asked me, what can I do to help you advance your show? And I told her I need cameras, I need a few things, to tighten my show up because I'm not really working on money, and my riches is not, and she said, well, when she get back from England, she's in England, we're gonna talk. And that could be sponsorship. So I'm gonna get on by way of that. I don't have to sell drugs anymore. I don't have to be out here robbing and stealing. I'm just going off my natural wisdom of what I know and sharing with people. And I'm just trying to tap your consciousness and wake you up to something like, what did he say? What did he say? And get you to going.
Right.
And also, McDonald's had these contracts too. McDonald's, if you go in McDonald's, you'll see a safety program where your child could leave your house at 15, make it to McDonald's safety program, and McDonald's does not have to report that child to you by law. They can say they was under distress in their house, and McDonald's will take them into their safety program. They'll own your children. We ain't seeing these children no more. Just within, I think, 5 to 6 months, look it up. Don't go for what I'm saying. Y'all Google, and right after y'all hear this, they pulled over 2 McDonald's trucks. 90% of the meat that the McDonald's trucks were carrying was children's flesh. And this is serious business. Everything going on in McDonald's is no good. Do not stop and go to McDonald's no more. The meat you're eating, the hamburgers you're eating, I remember 2 all-beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, sesame. I remember that shit like nothing when I was a child. So if you want to, go get your own ground beef, fried up, and then go to McDonald's, get the Big Mac, and take the meat, throw it away, and put the two all beef patties inside the special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on the sesame seed bun. God damn it, I remember that by heart. So everything in McDonald's runs through you. This is why you go to the bathroom after you finish your McDonald's.
Absolutely.
So I get so scared when I'm nervous or sad when I see people pulling up at McDonald's by the families, man. And I'm trying to tell you, eating children's flesh. They tell you are what you eat.
Right.
So you want to keep going to McDonald's after I'm telling you what you see. You go over to the soda machines and you notice that taste, that salsa in their water, in their sodas. Is that you're tasting air bubbles. They're the same thing they give us that we can make soda at home, them little machines, that's all they giving you. Fake Mountain Dews, fake Dr. Pips and all this kind of shit. You don't need that stuff. So you're eating children when you go to eat the burgers at McDonald's. You're eating children. Trust what I tell you. Don't, just go for what Apex God Body is putting down. Y'all check this out, man. This is serious information that I'm dropping on y'all, man. So, again, if I can think of anything else before we wrap up here, man, help me out, Kim. Give me something that might be on your mind. Give me something that might be on your mind, and we can go. If not, we can wrap it up, man. Because I don't want
to be honest, I don't have nothing today like I usually do.
Like you usually do, yeah. And also, I talked to Chrissy. Everybody asked me for my girl Chrissy and Tiffany, and I've talked to them recently. I'm in Maryland, where they're at, and I'm gonna get back with Chrissy and Tiffany for also introducing y'all now to Kim out of Maryland. And this is another female that helps me out, do my secretarial work. I know how to run her all around. We're doing a lot of research. I'm down here, Library of Congress. We have the Federal Reserves. I check all my information before I put it out. I do a lot of studying, but I had to regress and go back to the studying. I'm gonna give y'all a few Bible quotes too. There's a quote in the Bible where I'm gonna tell y'all about Jesus, man. Very, very vicious, very good individual. Don't get me wrong. If you want to accept Jesus like that, but I know the real Jesus. I can trace him back to the hieroglyphics, to the walls. Not this Christ that y'all think it is. I can trace the true Messiah back, and it's all origins of Horus. But nothing I find wrong with the words of the Messiah in the Bible quotes. He knew how to get that devil up off of him. So when I dropped that thing about my friend the other day, a lot of people was like, wow, you got a Satanist friend and all this, you're not scared. And look at when Jesus was tempted by the devil. Did you see him run?
Right.
Did you see him? That means the devil was right near him. And he said, get behind me, Satan. You can't do nothing with me.
Right.
And the devil told him, man, something. He said, man should not live by food alone, but every breath that comes out of his mouth, meaning your truth. And meaning what me and my teacher had taught y'all other day, breatharians. You don't actually need to eat. You can't tempt me with food if I elevate myself to my high point, to my apex, to where I'm just breathing in ozone. And that's why you can't do that here. I want to leave here.
Right.
I want to make that transformation, but you can't make that transformation without certain meditations. This is why the gods of the earth are the Buddhists, Tibetans. They go away somewhere and they know how to levitate things. They know about the harmonic hertz. They know about the drum beat. Indians used to make it rain. People used to think it was something to that. It was the dance. It was the energy that they was doing. Stomping on that ground. And a meditation and a rotation, man. And that's why we have to move as a team. That's what Chuck D told us. Move as a team, never move alone. Welcome to the Terror Dome. You got to move as a team. Be what's your Bible say? Go and know one another. You understand? And if you go and know one another, if I'm God and I just create 5 beings, and I told them to go and multiply, I'm telling them to have sex.
Right.
You're looking at it as sister, brother, and this or that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if you go back to ancient Egypt, the god Osiris, his wife was his sister, Isis, or Aset. That was his sister and wife. You understand?
Right.
There's no that's for that sacred seed. Just keep it within the house. When the white man begin naming stuff, brother, sister, that, I know it to be a mate.
Right.
That was your mate. She wasn't your wife. She wasn't nothing. You wasn't under a ritual. And just like I said, when people ask me again, I heard you say you don't pray, you don't do this. Who am I to pray to? I am one with the universe. I am who the Messiah is. I am who Moses is. I am who Abraham is. Jesus told you, I'm not come to change the law, but fulfill it. So if you go in your Bible, you get some strong quotes from Jesus. Just Google. And what was that you told me you could Google for the Bible?
Bible.com.
And you go in and say this. Say, take me to the part where Jesus' disciples came back and he ran into Jesus and Jesus asked him, did you get your weapon? And he said, did you have everything you needed? And the disciples said, yeah. He said, did you know something in that place? Did you get your weapon? And the disciples said, no. And Jesus told him, well, sell your attire and go get your weapon.
Right.
Meaning sell your fucking robe and go get that sword because we got to fight out here. You understand? And there's a lot of other places where Jesus told you, I don't even know you, right? Matthew 7, chapter 7, verses 21. The Messiah told people running up behind him, haven't we did things in your name, Lord, prophesied in your name, and he turned around and said, I don't even know you. So don't let no pastor come and fix that up. Watch Easter Jews that I drop, and that'll help you, get rid of them pastors that's going to tell you, oh, it meant this, it meant that. And you tell them, say, no, it didn't say that. You're saying that. But he told a bunch of people running behind him that was praising him, he told them, I don't even know you. So how you going to tell me in another breath that he's here to save everybody?
Right.
When I can tell you in the book of Matthew that the Messiah Jesus called a white woman a dog, a woman of the land of Canaan. She came up to him for something, and all they can run to is, yeah, well, he did heal her. No, he did not. He said, be it as thy will, because he called her a dog. And even the disciples said, she's following us. Well, get her away from us. So how can you play a trick on me that this man came for everybody? He just did some vicious things in that Bible that pastor won't show y'all. You're getting bamboozled by church. Cut your TV off. Stop going to church. Get out of religion. Take the G out of religion. Take yourself back to when you was in your classroom and they was holding up those cards teaching you their stinking cruddy English Anglo-Saxon language. When they told you to go to an E, they said E, E. When they said F, you could make a F sound. You make the F sound. When they say L, you make a L, L sound. When you say G, you make a G, G, G sound. So religion, you're not saying religion like they told you.
Right.
So you're not saying the G like it's supposed to. So if you take the G out, now you spell religion, it's rely on. It's something to rely on. Because you came out of slavery and your grandmother and her grandmother, her mother, her mother, her mother fed you Jesus. Because that's all they knew.
Yep.
That it was for hope. That's all they knew. They didn't mean what you have to break the spells. And I know I'm talking to a lot of people right now that got Bibles open in their house and nobody can touch that Bible. And that's called a religious fanatic. And you're a Satanist because you go to church and you take that cracker that's supposed to be Jesus' body and you drink that wine that supposed to represent his blood and you are performing what you would call a voodoo ritual. You're performing Satanism. And that's all that is. And Sodom and Gomorrah has a lot to do with you homosexuals, you dyke on dyke, you woman on woman. That's absurd. Your Bible, you can't, anybody that's religious, going to church and you're a lesbian or you're a homosexual, you're in a complete contradiction of your Bible. You cannot be a lesbian. Let's go back to the beginning. And God formed Adam. And then after a while, he said it is not right for the man to be alone, right? We must get him a helper, a helpmate, a woman. He didn't say it ain't right for that man to be alone. Let's make him another man. So your nature is not a man to be with a man. Your nature is not a woman to be with a woman. You check the book of Leviticus, which is the book of the laws in the Bible. And you go right in there, and it abominates homosexuality. It tells you right there what you think Sodom and Gomorrah was about. Man had started to be with man, woman had started to be with woman, this lesbian thing, and you're getting this from your capturer, your Roman, a man who roamed the earth. And he's romantic. I'm not romantic. You can ask any woman that's with me. I'm sorry if you think you're going to get romance out of me. You might get a romance out of a homo nigga that you with. And you can test your man. You can test your man right away. Because a lot of these dudes, they got the gay world so fucked up that people are scared to talk against gay people. And you got to wonder why this dude scared. He always say, yeah, but they fix it up. Yeah, but to each his own. Fuck that, to each his own. That shit is wrong. It's an abomination. It's against the laws of nature to be a faggot, to be a homosexual, to be with another nigga. And I can say it outright because can't no motherfucking homosexual nigga look at me and say, well, who you think you talking to? No, you can't do that. So you got to watch the niggas who don't want to chastise or brutalize or pander down on these homos because they know that these homos might have a fucking secret on them. A lot of these niggas that come home all ripped up in jail done been upstate fucking niggas. I'm getting the word. And once I get the word, I get these niggas the fuck away from me. Nah, nigga, you was up north fucking these little boys, I heard, man. Get the fuck away from me, man. You's a homosexual. I don't want to hear that shit. So you got a lot of people scared now. It's a homosexual movement. And it's like it's almost bad to speak about a gay person. Oh, that's dumb. Nah, that's wrong. It's fucked up. I'm from that breed of people who think it's fucked up because I ain't got a motherfucking thing to hide because a motherfucker ain't got nothing on me. I'm Bani Elohim. I've always been a man, will always remain a man. So when you get romance out of your man, what man could sit there and really be romantic and be slow and all that? Ask any woman I be with. They got to slow me down. Like, hold up, baby, chill. Because I'm dominant. I'm fucking. I ain't got no time to be in no bathroom, no 40 candles around me. That shit is gay shit to me as it is. It's not romantic to me. So don't come to me with romance. You getting fucked. You're getting fucked real hard. This is why I do a lot of squats. I keep my waist strong and everything. And I'ma hold my woman. And my romance will come in. We can take a walk. We can take a walk in the park. I'll pick you a flower, hand it back to you. I'll hold your hand. But as far as in the house with candles lit, don't light no motherfucking candles. Light a candle around your homo ass man. Put your finger in his ass while you giving him head, and he don't say nothing, and you know what you got. Any bitch do that to me, gonna come up with a motherfucking black eye. And I'll tell you that I'll black a bitch eye for ever even trying that. So you got these niggas, you can try your man. Try your man and put your finger in his ass, and if he don't say nothing, you got a homosexual, he can be flipped. There's many ways you can try that shit with these niggas, man. These niggas are always down with these homosexual jokes and all that. I don't got time. I don't want to be around niggas that do that shit. You watch all these movies, Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, man. Bring your children to see Will Smith, and every fucking movie he got from his first movie, 6 Degrees of Separation, when he's in a bed with a man, it's a gay joke. Damian Wayans and Marlon Wayans, they do it. All of them is a part of an oath, and they have to get out there and do that homosexual shit. They have to put these dresses on. But Jamie Foxx on down. They can fool you with this, it's an act, or Tyler Perry. We all know he's the most faggotiest motherfucker in the world, so he's good at playing Madea. Do I like Madea? Is it a good actor? Yeah. But I can't sit and watch no man in no dress for whatever he want to shape it up and you know, disguise it as, man. You know, you still have to feel funny. When you go to put on tight jeans, man, I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're a real man, you're pulling them jeans on and it don't feel right in the house. Nobody got to see you.
Right.
For you to be able to put on tight jeans, then put on 2 fucking earrings, then this new tight shirt shit,
right,
where you go in the store and the designers have now made large shirts. They know they made a large shirt, right? Mm-hmm. But they'll put extra large on it.
Right.
So that when you go for an extra large, it's fitting tight now. Mm-hmm. You understand? And a man feels that. And if you roll with that for fashion, you're a homo. That means you can be somewhere flipped. I don't hang with no dudes that wear skinny jeans. Ain't a nigga that I fuck with could come around me. One of my best friends named Baby, he assassinates motherfuckers that come around with skinny jeans. We don't play that over here. Mm. Your pants is hanging down and all that kind of shit. It's not like the old thugs. Pants hanging down a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you niggas got your pants cuffed under the cheek.
Yeah.
And you're comfortable
Ass
walking
be all
around.
out.
Ass be all out, man. And you know already that not only a girl is looking. You know that's your signal to these motherfuckers. Now, we all have a homosexual friend because we all grew up in the ghetto, and I don't care who you are. In them projects, you got a homeboy, he's just a cool nigga, he just happened to be homo. That's the only time I know a homosexual. I never met another homosexual. There's no reason for me. If you didn't grow up with me and that's how you was and I knew you all my life, why do I have a new man in my life that's a friend and he's a homo? That means I agreed after I met him to be his friend. I cannot befriend no homosexual friend. If I didn't know you already, and I knew everybody got that cool homo. We all from the projects. We all got that nigga that's cool. He know not to pull that shit with you or look at you because you kill him. But everybody has that. But why would you know a new nigga that's a homo? Why are you in your 20s now and this new dude is your friend? He ain't grow up with you. What's your excuse for having him as your friend? So you got a lot of dudes they finish their sentence like they're against homosexuality, and what they do is fix it up at the end. I ain't fixing shit up at the end. That shit is abomination, motherfucker. You're disgusting. You need to get the fuck away from life. And it's sad that my woman have to do this and have to go through this. So I wrote 2 books that I got waiting to be published. One is called I Feel Sorry for the Black Woman. And it's for you to look at it.
Right.
And curse me out. Say, what the fuck is he talking about? So when you open it up, I'm apologizing to you for the homosexual man that you got to see. For this non-bill paying nigga that you got to see. From this nigga who just still ain't get himself together. We all went through it. I was a non-bill payer, you know what I'm saying? But that's a fad. But I was that for a reason because I was a stay-at-home dad. I never promised no woman I can take care of her by way of 9 to 5. Right. And any woman that been with me know that. So if a woman been with me, how you doing, sister? And knows that, I like your hair, by the way. And any woman that been with me and knows that, know that my accomplishment was just being home and not out there robbing and stealing and doing bad shit to motherfuckers, man. Right, because like I said, when I was up in that game, you know, I'm the first one in my crew that can tell you that moved out, that had homes, that had cars, that did something different. I wouldn't be able to say it on this channel if it was not true. Right. You understand? So ain't nothing nobody doing I didn't do for them. You know, I was the first one driving up out of Maryland with cars and bringing a family back up, taking people down to my house, letting them see a home, a backyard and all of that kind of shit. So I've been there and done that, man. I done I done had robberies where I took kilos at a time. And apartments here, 100,000 in cash over here, maybe a half a brick still left over here. And me and my people, we stayed hungry. I might have a key in the house and still come out the next day and rob. I went 4 years without copping drugs. 4 years just robbing and stealing and taking shit, you know, back in those days. And now I'm finished with all that, so I can't be tempted with this money thing. I don't want money. I don't walk around with no more than $100 or $200 in my pocket. If I had cash with one or two people that I might have to get some money to, which is a dear friend of mine who helped me out, man, that I got to get to him. I don't want to mention his name, but that was my last tie. And I used to tell him I got to go through something before I get out the game. And I just didn't know it would be having to, do something maybe a little negative to him. You know what I'm saying? But, I'm going to straighten anything out that I left behind. I can't do it right away because I'm trying to build this legally. And whatever has to happen in between, that has to happen. I'm going to remain the person that I am. I'm just a reactor now.
Right.
I don't want no problems with nobody. And I'll tell everybody, I don't want no problem, whether I did something to, whether I owe you or not. If you're going to kill me for it, then you're going to kill me. I'm going to be caught off guard because there's no way I'm going to come and try to front on you and I owe you something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you just got to catch me off guard or believe what I told you, that something got fucked up. And I'll straighten it out, when the time comes. A lot of niggas say, well, take that jewelry off. Nah, my jewels ain't going nowhere because I have to honor my friends who gave it to me, and I have to remain, certain kind of status. You know what I'm saying? So that's just Apex God Body. That's the new me. I love people. I don't want nobody to be mad at me. I ain't mad at nobody. Things will get settled when things get settled, man. If not, then kill me. Take my life away. But you're taking a force of the universe that I'm gonna come back to you in a universal form and get you. I'm gonna still be me. I'm gonna let you kill me because I'm wrong. I ain't gonna hold a guard up, but I'm gonna come back like a Satanist, man, and tear your whole family up in their dreams. And I'm telling you, I was so vicious to whereas I had Kim, I literally believed in doing something to your mother. You can't run from me because your mother is right there, and the reason she got something to do with this because she opened her stinking pussy and had you. And if she wouldn't have had you, you wouldn't be here to have me a problem. That's how vicious I was in the streets. And I'm just no longer like that. I made a complete turn. I've never had to kill no one. I'm talking about things that have statute of limitations on it, robberies and stuff like that. And you can go on YouTube right now and see my story, man. I'm just the old dude running around in One Code Nation. Follow me, type in One Code Nation. Follow a series called The Code. My little brother Fatty, or The Real Fats, he's his own filming company. He's putting us all together. And we're trying to strive toward legal things. My whole crew, we doing nothing but legal things. So when you hear we out doing this, it's just money that they must have had saved and already had, because I don't see nobody around me doing nothing illegal. I just see them blessing me, sending me bread or whatever that I might need, and we keeping it pushing, man. But I got sponsors. Thank you, Miss Connor. I love you. She's the one that when you see me go to the Western Union still, she's sending me money. How you living down there? Keeping me up. You know what I mean? So other than that, man, Apex God Body is real. I need y'all to follow me, subscribe. I got a special guest coming on, my lifelong friend, Kumo D, who I used to go on tour with, who took me and showed me a whole different game, and he's also responsible for me making this transformation, because even in the times of me being a big drug lord or drug dealer, he would snatch me off the street and come right around and say, come on, you're going on tour with me. And he wouldn't be scared of the police. He got tinted windows. I'm like, yo, chill, don't go so fast, the police. And he's like, I don't care about no police. And then I watch him go on tour. He take me from city to city. I done been in every city in America on tour with my boy Kumo. I know MC Hammer. I done met Rakim several times with their friends. I just know a lot of the old school rappers, man. I even met Will Smith when he was Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince, because he was on tour with my man Mo D. Heavy D, God bless him. A lot of people, man, that I fuck with. Teddy Riley, I went to school with. Martin Luther King. Dougie Fresh is my man. We was in the same mob, the Stick Up Mob. And this Stick Up Mob, I've been in since I was 13 years old, man. God bless my man, Papa Smurf. You know what I'm saying? And I've been mobbing all my life. So now I'm just tired. Don't mind telling people, nah, I don't got too much money, man. I got wisdom now. I traded that money in for wisdom, man. I don't keep no more than $100 or $200. I keep money on me to dazzle a woman, to be honest with you, just to have money. If a girl want to go eat, do this, it's a shame on a nigga who can't get his hands on a couple $100. That's you're a bum ass nigga.